A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Season will get underway. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Judicials offense will have the ball first. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Under fire. Hauls it in. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Judicials are moving quickly down the field. A run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Now it's a really nice job by this defense maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
And fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. He'll take a shot. Oh man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Using his legs, it's made. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials will try to move the chains on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll go to the ground. Oh, out of space. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gives it on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Florida! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Not much there. They'll give it 1 to the 14. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give to the big fullback. Makes it past the marker. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Got a man. It's O'Neal. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the air, it's Lagway. Punts it out of the air. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Opening day, and might as well build a little drama with a 3rd and goal early. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Gators!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady in Aggie land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. He has the 1st and still on his feet. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. The Judicials just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wide receiver comes in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Quarterback will keep it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run the option. He did not make it. A stonewall on 3rd down. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the ground with the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Jackson. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? He now has 61 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. That's the 20. He's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Now on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's York. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Makes the grab outside. It's made. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They kick it away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Using his legs, it's ball. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Lagway. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Livingston. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Going to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Under fire. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Gators are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's low. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Now the toss. Jukes his way for more. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They go to the ground. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. He now has 79 yards on the ground in the first. He's loose. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's McGee. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On the ground, it's ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Lofts one deep down the right side. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Splits the uprights, good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Schwartz. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Lagway. Here comes the heat. The sure hands, it's Ball. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jackson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Gators come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Fights off a defender. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. To the ground, he's got it again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Can't get into the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Judicials will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it in the middle and Sturdivant. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll leave it with him. Quick step and go. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move, it's Ball. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Finding an escape route. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The short hands, it's Matthews. The Judicials get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Power football with the run. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. They'll run it to the right side. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. It's ball. Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Trying to power it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. They'll try to slam it in. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 10 over UTSA. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. This is a designed run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Judicials send out the punt unit. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they...
Turning on the Jets. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Jackson. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Gators are flying down the field. Handoff to the single back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. the air on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On the option. He'll toss it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. It'll be 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Livingston. It's a seam wide open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Lagway. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He's moving out of the pocket. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Gators are on the move. Looking for room. It's Ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it! He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he's got a chance. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The option look. Got a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the option. He'll pull it on the read.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Judicials line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Glagway. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Sturdivant. There he goes. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
And the Judicials will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Brown. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Jackson. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to throw, it's Glagway. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Moore.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Sends it back in motion. Sticks it in his belly. The Judicials have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff to the lone back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Goes to the option. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Makes the catch right at the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Caught on the outside, it's Wilson. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now the play fake. Finds his big